Horse racing is incredibly important to the state of Delaware. In fact, it's the second largest agricultural business next to chickens. Our sport for four-legged athletes produces jobs and has a big positive influence on our economy, which is something that our legislators recognize. And we are so pleased that they support our harness racing industry. With that being said, on July 29th, Delaware Governor John Carney signed a bill that increased the annual Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund allocation to $4 million. The bill became effective with the 2022 state's fiscal year, which began on July 1st, 2021. For the increase to take place, the state put up $500,000, and the horsemen matched that. That's $250,000 each from the Dover Downs and Harrington Raceway purse accounts to increase the annual Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund allocation by $1 million.
I've learned a lot about the program, the industry, and I understand how important it is to agriculture in our state. Not just how important it is to the horsemen and women who make the program and the industry work here in our state. So whenever Sal, Bess, and the rest come to me and they want an enhancement of some kind, or they want us to consider something that would strengthen our program here in Delaware, I'm a pretty easy sell, aren't I, Secretary?
Yes, sir, you certainly are.
As long as we have the money, which again goes back to Secretary Geisenberger. Here's the Secretary of Finance who brings the money.
He's easier than you, though.
He's easier. You didn't have to go. So I want to thank all of you who are part of this really important industry for what you bring to our state. That most Delawareans, I grew up in the way northern part of our state. There wasn't much agriculture up there, but we had harness racing not that far away. And my father used to work out there. I worked on the weekends as a dishwasher, and it was a really important, cool thing at Brandywine Raceway, so I knew a little bit about it then. I've learned that it's way more important to the rest of our state, and Andy's from up that way as well. And that's fundamentally why I'm such a strong supporter of all of you in this program.
The signing took place outside of the Harrington Raceway paddock area on the evening of harness racing at the Delaware State Fair, a program that included 4 $100,000 DSBF finals for 3-year-olds. Others in attendance included Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hall Long, Director of Finance Rick Geisenberger, State Treasurer Colleen Davis, Secretary of Agriculture Michael Scoose, and Senator Bruce Ennis, who was one of the prime sponsors of the bill.
This is a result of 2 studies that were done, economic impact studies. And they were done and indicated that this would be a very important economic development project. And if we take one of the scenarios where it talks about up to 17% growth in registered horses in Delaware because of this act, that really makes to $750,000 to the state. It makes that revenue neutral. In addition, the 17% represents 219 new jobs. I thought that's very important as well. Not only is that important for the economy, but it also helps the farmland preservation program where these horses are maintained and where they're raised. So that's important. Other impacts include retail sales, restaurants, believe it or not, insurance, entertainment, utilities, healthcare services, and also warehousing. So I'm pleased to be here, and I thank the governor. I thank the Secretary of Finance, the Secretary of Agriculture, and all you folks who supported this, including the lobbyists that finally get this bill done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Senator Ennis.
There were 24 sponsors on this bipartisan bill, which had legislators from all 3 Delaware counties, Kent, Newcastle, and Sussex.
This is Senate Bill number 29 as amended by Senate Amendment number 1. Senator Ennis is the main sponsor in the Senate. The Representative Bush, Bill Bush, and Bill Carson are the and represent Bennett in the House and a number of others. And so it's a privilege for me to be here with our Lieutenant Governor and with the Secretary of Finance and the Secretary of Agriculture as we sign this bill and put that money in the program.
The Delaware Standardbred Owners Association and the Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund is so appreciative to our Delaware legislators who passed this bill and who continue to support our harness racing in the first state.